That's right, you can't stop the beat on Broadway.
Speaking of Broadway, do you know who is known as the father of American musical comedy?
Why sure, that's George and Cohen. That's right, do you know what the M stands for? Maestro? Nope. Mario? Hardly. Marcello? Not even close. George and Cohen was a player, trainer, Alexis, actor, singer, dancer, and producer. Marcus?
His first big hit was Little Johnny Jones, a story about an American jockey who went to England to ride his horse, Yankee Doodle, in the dirt.
Macaroni?
So here's our salute to George Michael Cohen.
Michael, I knew that. I knew that. In 1957, a new show hit the Broadway stage. It was written by Meredith Wilson about a con man named Harold Hill who pretends to be a band director and sells expensive uniforms and instruments to the people of River City, Iowa. The show's a huge hit. It won 5 Tony Awards, the highest honor for a Broadway show. Do you hear that beat? It's the sound of marching feet and 76 trombones.
It's the sound of the music, man.
Bam! 10 hot!
Of every famous man. Rodgers and Hammerstein were two of the greatest writers of Broadway shows ever.
They wrote such classics as Oklahoma, South Pacific, Carousel, and of course The Sound of Music. In 1951, Rodgers and Hammerstein wrote a musical based on the true story of an English woman named Anna who went to Siam to be the tutor of the king's children. The show was called The King and I, and one of the most popular songs in it was called I Whistle a Happy Tune.